everybody.
Roblox takes a seat featuring Chris Handsome. This is a video from Shlep, his response of the investigation he's had about Roblox. So everybody get ready. Like, comment, and subscribe, baby.
Roblox is a place where we filter all the text and the voice, where we monitor for critical harms.
Eat my dick, Air.
Sharing or any of the things that might happen from that.
I want to start off by saying that we all want to keep Roblox safe. We share this view, and we know that there's members of our community who feel strongly about that too. And you know what? We welcome them as part of the dialogue about how to keep Roblox safer.
I want to highlight we have all
Free Shlep, hell yeah, bro.
top priorities, and we're not waiting for the law or legislation.
Give me the America.
Just a minute. On our own, we want to keep people on our platform.
Flashbang. Fuck.
This whole situation is kind of crazy.
Everybody go donate to this boy Shlep.
This is probably
Hell yeah, go
the
donate to my
worst
fucking boy,
decision
bro.
this company has ever made.
Hashtag free Shlep.
He's doing Lord's work.
I'm wishing Shlep the best.
Roblox, you need to do something.
There's got to be something done. Nobody at Roblox listens to us. I'm frustrated, man. I'm frustrated.
Why should we
Can I
support
get-
a platform that is
Oh,
taking
can
steps
you?
to prevent predators
Oh
from getting
damn. Nah, this shit's big, bro.
Roblox has just lost $12 billion in market value following their response to their cease and desist letter against me. Just for context, I'm someone who's gotten 6 predators in their community arrested in real life. That loss...
Look at that, 6 predators IRL, bro. Get the fuck out of here. That shit is massive, dude. Holy shit. Nobody has done that. No, as far as I know, there's nobody from the Roblox community that's done that. 6? It's crazy. 6 disgusting people out of the streets.
It's a direct result of
W.
Roblox's own response to its child.
You know what else is massive? Shut up,
Instead of
Air.
addressing the real issues, Roblox has doubled, tripled, even quadrupled down. They've put out statements after statements painting me and my team as reckless vigilantes while claiming that their platform is safe, when it absolutely is not. People are just seeing through this, and that's why...
So I gotta make a disclaimer here. On the previous stream where I reacted to Mujen's situation, Mujen's take on this, I thought vigilantes were people who will divulge information to the authorities. Apparently, I was wrong. It has to do with you taking the law into your own hands. So I was wrong, categorizing Shlep and his gang as vigilantes.
A huge movement has started online called Free Shlep. It's been trending everywhere. Multiple members of Congress have now called out the company's child abuse problem, and the Attorney General of Louisiana has filed a giant lawsuit against the company for, and I quote, prioritizing user growth, revenue, and profits over child safety. The day after the Attorney General's lawsuit,
it's all about money, bruh.
Roblox's market value dropped by $12 billion. In response, the company scrambled to roll out new policies targeting the very not safe for work games featured in the lawsuit and my videos, like for instance bathroom simulators. Mind you, the community has been calling out these games for years now, but still, even after everything, instead of removing
that's
these
massive.
blatantly inappropriate experiences, Roblox simply
Finally, they're doing something about it. Wait.
slapped a 17+ label on them. They also launched
Wait, they didn't get rid of it?
blatantly inappropriate experiences. Roblox simply slapped a 17+ label on them. They also launched...
Bro, what are you guys doing? Seriously, that doesn't... Oh my god. Like I said before, that doesn't do shit. That literally doesn't do jack jibbly shit. That's so dumb. That's, dude, what is this? This is not even a good way to fucking respond against 18+ games. Just delete them. Bro, it's dumb. It's not even 18. I know. Dude, I think the argument is gonna be like, well, and about half of the states, the age of consent is 16, so technically they are, like, you know what I mean? Like, they're probably gonna use that as an excuse. Like, it's so stupid. It's not even about that, to be honest. They should just get rid of the game altogether. Your whole franchise is made of kids. Kids are the people who play your games predominantly. Games like this should not exist on your platform, period. This is
launched a
dumb.
ban wave against some of the worst games.
The moderation is backwards 100%.
Games that have led thousands of children to getting extorted.
Stop licking me.
And worse. Roblox's actions are nothing more than damage control for the problems they've allowed to fester, when the entire community was screaming at them to fix these problems. And the community saw
they did
that
nothing.
killing the messenger was an act of war. Shortly after these changes, Roblox released a video so bad that it was community noted on Twitter twice. David Baszucki, the CEO of Roblox,
The motherfuckers got fucked by everybody.
The officer of Roblox, and Eliza Jacobs, the senior.
All right, hold on. Listen, I'm not about to make an actual hard statement on this, but look at this guy's face. You and I thinking the same thing right now.
The chief safety officer of Roblox, and Eliza Jacobs, the senior director of
Be back
product
soon.
policy,
I heard.
45-minute tech talk. Most of this is just corporate jumbo, but they go ahead and respond directly to their vigilante policy. Before I show this, I want you to remember, I'm the only person that Roblox has targeted with this vigilante policy that they just created. Not even my team was moderated or given any legal letter. I begged for a clear line and even offered to keep much of my work private to help, and I'm no way obligated to do that, but instead, they went straight after me, moderating my accounts and sending a cease and desist before I could even react to the policy. And let's be clear about one thing.
Dude, that shit is so bad. That shit was so dumb, bro. Like now apparently you can't. I didn't even know this, but now you can use free Shlep. Like you can put that as your name. Before you couldn't do that. Anything they had to do with Shlep, they just fucking swept around the rug, under the rug. It's like, oh, nothing to see here. Oh, that guy is a vigilante. Get that guy out of here. Type shit. But like that doesn't do anything but give more power to the people who are actually helping, which is a good thing for us. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, like them doing that to Shlep, it sucks, but it gives Shlep more ammunition to go more into the mainstream. Because now they just see a fucking evil ass company trying to silence somebody who's doing Lord's work. Oh, you talk about the comments? Wait, what are you talking about? Am I lost here?
I'm not a vigilante. That means I'm taking the law into my own hands. We work with law enforcement, which is why we have arrests. Roblox refuses to say my name.
Yeah, it's not like they're the ones doing the arrests.
Make no mistake, they're responding to the outrage, which is about me, and this is what they had to say about it. They first start off the interview by talking about how vigilantes started out as a good thing.
Both inside of Roblox, and I think that there are lots of people outside of Roblox who really have the best intentions and the welfare of our community at heart. We all...
The video that Roblox made that he's talking about? Wait, that's AI made? Honestly, I wouldn't put it past them, bro. Honestly, I wouldn't. They're grasping for any type of W on this situation. Because everybody knows, bro. Everybody's in agreement. Everybody understands. PDF files are bad. It's not that hard to understand that. Goddamn, my goddamn senile great-grandmother will understand that. A goddamn prisoner will understand that, bro. Like, everybody from every age, pretty much, from every age, every gender, and every ethnicity, everybody comes to the same conclusion that a PDF file is a bad person. The only ones who don't understand that is Roblox. They're the only ones who don't.
all want to keep Roblox safe. And you know what? We welcome them in part of the dialogue about how to keep Roblox safer. And we have members of the community in these vigilante groups that started off in a really good place. They started off by saying like, hey, they're reporting on issues on Roblox. They're talking about how we could do better. And, you know, we paid really careful attention.
This statement is...
Bro, it's been 15 years, bro. Like, what are you talking about? Again, it's been 15 years and you've done nothing. What the fuck are you doing with all those complaints? Just wiping your butt with it?
It's laughably hilarious.
It's
if
so
Roblox
stupid.
is really paying attention, then what about when my mom emailed you guys about my own human case? What did you do
shit.
then? Nothing. Actually, you kept paying the guy for years afterwards until you were literally forced to do something.
The developer who groomed Shlep was eventually banned from Roblox, but only years later, after another female developer reported the abuse, Roblox had continued paying, promoting the predator throughout Schlep's ordeal. Dude, that's insane. Think about that. This is why people don't like this company anymore. Everybody knew there was some problems with the company. What we didn't know is how disgusting and how much shit they're willing to do in order to get money. Because this don't get this twisted. It's all about money at the end of the day. Although I think the chief security officer has some really questionable games that he plays, but that's obviously he's disgusting for that. But that's besides the point. Roblox is trying to make money at any cost, and they're willing to throw kids under the bus. They don't care. They don't care. They just don't care. I lost connection for a second. What happened? Dude, I'm just crashing out, bro. It's just that's what's happening right now.
True, them listening to the community. Why are the biggest content creators leaving your exclusive YouTuber program in protest of how you're moderating your platform? And I'm gonna actually bring up something later in this interview to show you how much of a joke this is. This here is Meep City, one of the most controversial games on Roblox. Creecraft, one of the largest Roblox YouTubers, joined this game and within 4 seconds was exposed to not safe for work content. The community has been complaining about this game for almost a decade.
What? Roblox. I don't need to know what that was. I'm taking a guess that that's a dick on a kid's game.
Has still continued to leave this game up.
Never played? Yeah,
but David Bazuki mentions this game by name, and here's their philosophy.
Yeah, I hate his ass. Fuck that guy. Motherfucking ass bitch. Bro, the guy that leads the safety of Roblox was caught having some condo game badges. Yeah. That's the one I'm talking about, Night. That's why I said that guy is the one protecting in charge of security and safety. Think about that. That guy who's playing the condo games. And listen, I don't play Roblox that much, but even I know about the condo games. Because that shit hit mainstream. Like everybody knows about those games being absolutely a cesspool full of PDF files. Like everybody knows that.
On this.
You know, I can see some of our community naming experiences on Roblox and just say, take it down, take it down, take it down. I'd say examples could be Meep City, for example.
Just take it down.
Can you share, like, why should that be up? Should that be down? Like, what's up?
I think one thing that's really challenging on this global immersive interactive platform is that we have content created by developers and creators and content created by the community, by the users.
Blah 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 blah. All I hear her is going around in circles.
Moderate them
what the fuck?
For the behavior of their users.
How is this a crazy math problem?
What?
This is so
It's
simple.
not.
The creator of this game wants these people in their game. How is this even controversial? The developer is
blah 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 blah. We lazy? It's not even, dude. It's not even laziness, bro. I don't even think it's laziness. It's just blah blah blah. We trying to make money. We don't care. That's the type of shit. They're just trying to do. All they're doing is doing corporal talk. They're trying to go around in circles, beating around the bush, and not actually get into the fucking topic. Because this shit is very simple. It's not that hard. Just hire more moderation, get rid of that fucking chief safety freak, and put a new one in. And trust me, start banning certain words that PDF files use, and eliminate all 18 plus games. Boom. Simple. That easy. Not that hard. If I can do it, dude, they can fucking do it. They lost more than half of their players. Yes, I know. And listen, and this is one of the reasons why I will never play this game, Ruby. I didn't know any of this shit, by the way. I didn't know any of this shit like half a month ago. And I start finding out all these situations that are happening on Roblox. It's absolutely disgusting, and I can't support that. I personally can't. So what's the point having it up and no one is playing Meep City anymore? Oh, yeah, wait, nobody's playing it? If that's the case, then they should honestly delete it. But they're not going to. They deleted the avatar button. Honestly, I'll be honest with you. I just don't think they don't care. In Meep City, heard. I just don't think they care. They're not going to care until you put enough pressure on them to do something about it. Because that's a lot. That's most companies what most companies do. If there's not bad reputation on them, they're not gonna care. If people are complaining like just like players and they still play the game, they're just not gonna care. Now that it's on the mainstream, Now that everybody's talking about it, including parents of those kids who play Roblox, now they care. But you gotta focus your pressure on that game.
To the player to make this inappropriate content.
VC keep getting banned. What the fuck?
And that is the problem with Roblox. Roblox turns a blind eye unless the developers are blatantly making not safe for work games. And even then, it is still on the line if Roblox will take action. Roblox might have just went back on their word.
Yeah, that's one of the main reasons why I decided not to play Roblox, actually. That is the main reason. Because of the contrast.
Regarding Meep City,
it's so disgusting. That's why I don't want to play.
Feature removed from it pretty much overnight. It's unknown if Roblox made Alex Neutron, the creator of Meep City, do this. But either way, it shows the public pressure is working. Games that Roblox is doubling down on are folding. So that's why it's really important to keep speaking up about this.
Then we saw something change. What we saw is that some of these groups started engaging with the community in ways that violated our policies. And so let me explain what that means. They would go and
you're gonna talk about the PDF files?
Roblox, claiming to be a child.
Roblox keeps repeating this same
Never mind.
that I'm impersonating and pretending to be a child. But here's the reality. You have to pretend to be a child because if the predators knew they were talking to an adult, that wouldn't even be a crime. You guys seem to be more upset that I'm pretending to be a child than predators are decoys. And if it wasn't our decoys, it would be a real person. It's also worth noting that the FBI...
Dog, that's how you capture PDF files. Like what are you on about? Like what does that even mean? Yeah, those guys who are pretending to be kids, that get those guys. Yeah, those guys are pretending to be something the age they're not. But the guys who are actually trying to kids, yeah, those guys, yeah, no, they're fine. They haven't broke any rules according to the chief safety officer. Fuck me, dude. God damn it. I bought a free Shlep shirt and they deleted it the day later. They also gave me Robux for some shirts that got deleted, but not the Shlep shirt. Bro, these guys are, dude, they can't hide it anymore. They can't keep their mask on anymore.
And local law enforcement all use these same exact tactics.
Yeah, like AI.
And their claim.
Wait, there's no way, right? Is it actually confirmed that the apology video is AI? Like seriously? Or is this just like allegations?
That I'm impersonating children is flat out false. Impersonation means
I don't know, but it seems so.
Identity of a real
like I said, I don't think I wouldn't put it past them, to be honest.
We never use real kids. We don't send pictures of real children, and we create totally new identities where every single photo that's sent is of someone that is of age. The only difference is we tell these people
Chris Hansen,
underage.
more in
This
Roblox.
is flat out a lie what they're claiming. But what happens next is so wild that the CEO of Roblox cuts off the chief safety officer.
And
Nightclare said it was
game servers, and they would go and
I mean, I'll take his word for it, but like, you know what I mean? Like, I might need to actually look into proof for me to say something about that. As for now, I'm gonna take it as face value.
Asking everybody around them, how old are you? And they were seeking out adults. If you said that you were, move on. But if you said that you were 25, then they would start engaging in conversations, and they would try and use those conversations to simulate.
Matt, is this anecdotal? Because I know we have chat logs for all chat on Roblox and historical records. Are you able to kind of...
David totally derails that conversation. That statement is probably the most wild made by Matt Kaufman in this
that's fucking insane.
What, Matt Kaufman? Because it's not simulation. These are predators thinking that they're talking to someone that is real, and they a lot of times...
bro, wow, you think they're gonna be able to use that in court? Like, oh, guys, by the way, oh yeah, no. He's using a doll being pretending to be a kid. Yeah, you can't put me in prison for that. Like, no, they thought they were talking to a minor, and that's why they were acting that way. Like what the fuck, bro? Seriously, that argument makes no sense from this dude. I think that Matt guy was one of the one who banned Shlep. He looks like he hates Shlep, bro. He does not. He's indirectly talking about Shlep without talking about him. Because they created a whole vigilante rule specifically to ban his ass. And they pulled that shit out of their asshole, bro.
in person and do stuff to them in real life. And in my opinion, this shows how little Roblox actually cares about this problem. They can say whatever they want. They can talk about all the new safety features that they're rolling out, but it means nothing if lawsuits are being filed every single week against the company and headlines.
Oh, this company is fucking cooked, bro.
Situation happening because of this platform. I also want to say how they totally mischaracterize how I run my decoy operation. We are never the first to engage with any of the predators. They always contact our decoy account first.
So we saw these actors, they're pretending to be kids, they're trying to find adults, and then what they're doing is they're trying to move the conversation as quickly as possible to other platforms that don't have the type of monitoring and policies that Roblox has. And then they were using that.
Bro, what are you talking about? You moderation team is non-existent, bro. What do you mean? You guys are... You're too fucking busy fapping to goddamn... oh my god. To goddamn 18 plus games, bro. Motherfucking sitting on that fucking stool. Just fapping it, bro. What are you talking about? Bro doesn't do anything. They don't monitor anything, and they're complaining about other platforms not monitoring. Yeah, thank you. Please hit that motherfucker. Jesus Christ. I understand that Roblox can't get rid of all PDFs, but they need to make Roblox safer and keep an eye on their chat logs. Yes, and again, honestly, Ruby, I'll be honest with you. I personally think that they can get rid of most of the pedophiles. They can. I think they can. But they're not doing it. Dude, it's really that simple. Just monitor all their chat logs, or most of them, right? And if you find something suspicious, you can you can even report it to the police. Because technically speaking, you should be able to know, like, you can backtrack their emails and shit. Like, if you actually try to protect the kids, you will actually try to get these people in prison. And once you put people in prison, like that, all the other ones are going to be like, oh shit, never mind. I don't want to do that. I don't want to go to prison. Obviously, it's like a game of cat and mouse. They'll try to find ways to circumvent the, the new safety rules. But like, at least you're doing something instead of doing absolutely nothing. It's just proving they aren't keeping an eye on their. They're not. But I think they're willingly ignoring this whole problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, they know the problem exists. They're just choosing not to do anything about it.
Activity that happened
Hang on, I got a meme for this. Heard.
To create situations that they would then video, they would report to the police, and then only after would they let Roblox know.
Roblox is accusing
100%
of
Ruby.
encouraging adults
All
to
about
talk
money, bruh.
inappropriately to people they shouldn't. That is not true, and if it was true, I wouldn't have a single arrest. We present ourselves as a naive kid who doesn't know about these topics. Crimes like this.
Yeah, because if you isn't that considered entrapment? If you're the one initiating all that conversation, I'm pretty sure that's grounds for entrapment. Meaning they can argue that, oh no, they were the ones acting out like that first. I think I could be wrong here though. I'm not a lawyer.
It should obviously be reported to law enforcement first, not Roblox. If Roblox is notified before the police, they can delete accounts, tip off the predators that are being investigated, and give them a chance to erase valuable evidence that the police need to prosecute. The fact that these predators are on the platform to begin with shows that their safety systems have failed. If Roblox did their jobs, there wouldn't be anybody for us to find. Roblox also claims that they're moving these players to other platforms, but those platforms are linked directly on Roblox's own site. Roblox has actually even partnered with some of those platforms.
What?
They even own a bot on that other platform. Anyone can make an account 13 plus and see social media links on Roblox. And unsurprisingly,
Oh, that is a massive excuse they're trying to use then. What the fuck? They're trying to turn all the apps that they collaborate with under the bus. What the fuck? That's crazy.
people in real life have been abducted because of this feature that Roblox allows. And when they say
nah, it's just in the middle of the play. It just caught me off guard.
I'm not creating situations. These predators are trying to grab people within your community.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of issues in here. Number one, the violation of our policies about being honest about how old you are.
I'll check it out after stream.
Moving conversations off platform. And
like at the end of it.
Waiting to tell Roblox when they identified violative behavior to come and tell us so we could take action.
In Matt Kaufman's own words, in
Bro.
articles about vigilantes, he said
I'm
law
sorry,
enforcement officials are best positioned to investigate potential crime. So why is he criticizing us for going to the police first? And it's not like we're not even reporting these things to Roblox. We do. We give Roblox the same Google Drive that we give to the cops. They have the first chat log till the very end where they're in handcuffs. And we have numerous fully documented instances where Roblox refused to
Oh, so then yeah, Roblox is just bullshitting. What? What do you mean that they're not? They should report it to Roblox first, and what? I'm so lost, dude. I'm caught up. So you telling me Shlep is reporting these motherfuckers on Roblox, and they still complain about it? What? Why? What's going on here? Why would you not like Shlep to report this to the police as well? And get these motherfuckers arrested. This has nothing to do with Roblox, really. It has to do with getting rid of disgusting people. That's so weird, bro. That's so fucking weird from Roblox. Holy shit. That's a perk for being online. Nobody knows who you are. I know, but like, honestly, I'll be honest with you, Jay. No matter how hard you try to hide your identity, somebody with resources and with a lot of motivation will find you. You know what I'm saying? It's a perk, but it's not gonna, like, you can find these motherfuckers. Like, it's not that hard. They have emails and shit. Those shit's being created somewhere. There's an IP address behind it. You know what I'm saying? If you really try, if you have the FBI behind this shit, like, they will find it. They'll find these motherfuckers.
take action until after we release videos that got millions of views. Also, waiting to tell Roblox in general is a policy violation? If you were on Roblox and went straight to the authorities instead of reporting it to Roblox first, could you technically be violating Roblox's terms of service?
I think some of these groups started off in a really good place, and they started off, you know, really.
I'm back. Welcome back, Aaron.
Really care about the community. The actions that they were taking were putting our community at greater risk, and were violations of our policy.
He says I'm.
What do you mean, bro? Getting rid of PDF files is putting your community at risk, more at risk. How? What? You talk about the PDF file community? Is that what you're talking about, bro? Dude, Roblox got it all backwards, bro. Oh my god, this motherfucker. Yo, check every single one of their hard drives. Every single one of those people who are on the call. Holy fuck.
Roblox even went as far to accuse me and my team of being similar to predators. Think about that. They're implying I am preying on predators. So to Matt Kaufman and David Baszucki, I'm very sorry for preying on the predators of your platform and getting them arrested and put in handcuffs, because I didn't ever want to see kids go through what I went through.
These actors,
bro, dude, oh, yo, Shlep just fucking hit him with that. Yeah, fuck him, bro. What the fuck? Dude, 100% agree with him. Jesus Christ.
Coming on the platform, they're reaching out to dozens and dozens of people, and the vast majority of those people were not responding to those engagements, and frankly, were harmed in that process.
I'm gonna show you this predator I caught. I said,
well, yeah, it's definitely gonna. I'm gonna try to make it happen. Union.
How old are you? I asked him back how old he is, and he says he's older than 18. I tell him I'm years old. Do you mind me being younger? No, not really. If you can keep it a secret between us, though. And
what
he
the
does Predator
fuck?
Strat 101. He asked for my Snap or Discord, and the reason why he's asking for Snap is because the messages delete. I tell him Discord, and I get on Discord with him, and the messages begin right away.
Throughout that entire process, where did I harm anyone? Because the real harm was Roblox letting this game exist on their platform for.
Bro, how do you allow conversations like that happening on your platform, bro, without any type of punishment? That's crazy, dude. That's how brazen they are, bro. The PDF files. They're so open about it, bro. Holy shit. They don't give a fuck. It's because they know they're not gonna get any repercussions. Like, no punishment is coming towards them. Besides what? Banning your account? They can just create another one. You know what I'm saying? Shit, bro.
Years. It only disappeared
ban their IP or something.
An investment research firm went ahead and exposed Roblox for hosting this experience. And conveniently, it vanished the moment they showcased this predator catch. Notice as well how I wasn't the one to ask for Discord or Snapchat. The predator did. These were the sort of people interacting with our decoys, and so many people are becoming victimized from people exactly like this.
They were normalizing policy violations on the platform.
What Roblox's own algorithm recommends
Wait, I saw the cat one. I didn't.
Appropriate items to people.
What? This game is made for kids, brother. Kids play this game. Kids play this game. How do they not get that? How do they not understand that? Bro, what? Oh my god,
Roblox
dude.
actively hosts not
Oh
safe
my
for working
god,
for
dude.
children. Roblox themselves in
Oh
this
my
interview
god.
doubled down on one
Because
of the
it's a
most
cat
infamous
stretching?
instances of inappropriate behavior.
Bro. Yeah, totally. My bad. I didn't understand my gang member. I'm sorry. My bad. Oh yeah, it's fine. It's fine. You can have a character throw their ass back at somebody on a kids game. Yeah, that makes sense.
That they've allowed for nearly a decade, and they're really going at me for normalizing policy violations. Absolutely unbelievable.
And the other piece is oftentimes the sort of evidence that was collected, the video evidence, was
Kids clothing. There was underwear. Yeah, I also noticed another thing. There was, I think it was a little odd when we were playing the last game, the prom game. I noticed you can customize it, like even the underwear of the characters, and I was like, what the fuck? In Royal High, yeah, I saw that and I was like, what the fuck?
It's really difficult to verify.
Whatever, I
really
guess.
difficult for us. And if
It's my last day playing this, so
and they're talking about subpoenas and so
fuck
I think
'em.
something that sometimes
So
seems
weird, bro.
obvious
It's
to
so
folks in the
weird.
community really is just much more complicated on the back end.
I'm not sure how the evidence that I was sending you guys was hard to verify. I sent you guys screen recordings of us scrolling through the entire chat on mobile, and a lot of the stuff that happens is happening directly within Roblox. Like for instance, when Roblox refused to ban this predator, we got arrested in Hawaii, and he was literally talking in-game about planning the meetup in real life on Roblox. With all that being said,
bro, why right in the open, bro? Like right in the open, bro. They could have done anything at any point throughout this motherfucking goddamn PDF files escapades, I guess you can say. But they did nothing. In a public game, yes, I know, right? That's how brazen they are, bro. They feel like they can get away with everything because Roblox doesn't do anything about this fucking problem.
As someone who's been working,
hopefully they do something now.
I've been doing predator catching since before I was even born. So I decided
Jesus
to
Christ.
Chris Hansen to catch some answers.
Oh, the man, the myth, the absolute child, bro. Oh my, dude. If there's a heaven, God has a special place for Chris Hansen, right next to his throne. I swear. I'm not glazing the guy, but he's done a lot of good work.
I'm Chris Hansen. I'm co-founder and correspondent reporter for the True Blue Streaming Crime Network. We do a lot of crime and investigative reporting. Our Takedown series, which exposes predators trying to exploit children online, and we also work on a number of documentaries.
Oh damn, Chris, you're looking a little rough though. I remember you being a little less handsome, but now, whew.
This particular project exposes.
I'm sorry. Don't clip me.
On Roblox.
I wanted to ask you about some of the comments that Roblox has specifically stated about like predator catching. One of the main complaints is pretending to be a child. I want to know your answer. It's kind of obvious, but the importance of using decoy accounts to just find different predators.
Well, we couldn't do it without using decoy accounts. In the very beginning, we had an online watchdog group, Perverted Justice, do that work, and now, and for the last several years, it's been members of law enforcement who have posed as children online, merely sitting in one of these areas, and they wait to be approached by somebody who is seeking to exploit children. And then the conversation takes place. It all happens.
I won't clip. I won't be clipping, don't worry. Phew.
Now, I understand that anytime somebody is not with law enforcement, it gives pause to a corporation. It's like, okay, here's this kid. We don't know whether he's following the rules properly. We don't know if he's running this by a lawyer. Maybe you could argue that they just don't want that sort of activity on their platform, but you'd think they'd be more worried about the activity that you're exposing.
That's what I've been trying to get at this whole time.
Yeah.
About that, number one, and then you can have a conversation with young Shlep. I mean, if I were the CEO of Roblox, I would make you an ambassador for security.
Oh, yeah, 100%, bro. Yo, actually, as a matter of fact, yo, get rid of that chief security officer. Get that motherfucker, that creepy fuck out. Push Shlep and put Shlep on the helms. Watch. Not a single one of those disgusting bastards will be on that platform. 100%. Oh my fucking god. I wish this could happen. I know that's just me dreaming, but
Fantastic.
let me dream, please.
I'm a little dumb.
Brother man deserves to be forsaken.
Given that these guys are in the
On God.
high-tech world who invented this stuff in some ways, you know, why don't they get ahead of it and get a young guy on their
Well
team?
done, W.
I mean, that's what I'm doing with you, right?
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
it's not that hard to figure out. I learned a long time ago that if you're not listening to the youngest guy or girl in the room, you're missing opportunity. You have to.
No, you're not farming enough, bro.
This technology, and you have to bring new ideas into the room to do your job. My job is to expose bad people. You are helping.
I mean, the thing is, I've made it very, very clear to Roblox since the beginning. Give us a private line. We are open to communicate with you. We want to talk with you guys. We know a lot of these really bad actors, and the first official contact I had with them was the cease and desist letter.
It's horrible from a
Yeah, it's so stupid, bro. It's so absolutely brain dead backwards.
These guys down with, you know, tasers and smoke guns. I mean, you're providing information to the platform to do something about it.
One of the major complaints that Roblox had about me was that I was actually going to law enforcement first before sending their report, just so that they would have a start to finish conversation of everything that took place. Did you guys ever reach out to social media sites before the sting goes down?
No, we always go to law enforcement. We work with law enforcement in every state.
I mean, that's literally the people you gotta work with. The people who can actually put these motherfuckers in prison. You know what I'm saying? Skip the middleman. Who the fuck needs Roblox security team if they're not even doing anything about it to begin with? When you can just go right to the police. Also, by the way, I like this motherfucker's shirt. This sheriff's shirt, this Hawaiian shirt, dude, that shit got me. You know what I'm saying? Holy fuck, that's a nice shirt. That's a nice shirt. We need to riot at the HQ. Yeah, we might have to. We might have to. Okay, bro is gooning over Umas right now.
Why the prosecution rate in these states is, you know, like 99.1%. It's law enforcement first, then they can deal with the corporation. The corporation should be more concerned about reporting what it finds to law enforcement.
Yeah.
I'm going to read to you a quote from Roblox's corporate blog describing our operations. Similar to actual predators, they often impersonate my actively approach users.
Bro, oh my god. Dude, last time I fucking saw this message, it fucking crashed me the fuck out, bro. My cables fucking touched, bro. I short-circuited. What do you mean similar to actual predators? Bro, they are night and day. One is doing a good thing for the world, the other one deserves to fucking be dead in a ditch.
And then try to lead them onto different platforms to have really explicit conversations.
Jesus Christ, oh my god, bro, I'm
to these predators. We don't impersonate real children. Our decoys are, you know, adults.
Well, I think if they're mischaracterizing what you're doing, that's
and they're doing that shit on purpose too, mischaracterizing.
You don't actively bait these guys in terms of making the first approach. You merely set up a profile as somebody who's underage, and you exist in that room until an adult approaches one of your decoys. Then if conversation takes place, they get exposed, and that information gets turned over to law enforcement.
That's pretty much.
In many cases, they do something, and then you report that both on your platform.
Bro, if your phone melts, you might want to upgrade that shit. I'm not gonna lie, Air. I'm not gonna lie, brother. Yes, please, don't let your phone... Okay.
As a citizen journalist, a young guy working on these stories, and to Roblox to take action as a corporate citizen.
I thought it was kind of wild how they compared what we're doing to actual predators.
Well, if they're mischaracterizing...
That shit's disgusting.
That's horrible. This entire project is going to be healthy for Roblox, and it's going to be especially good for users of Roblox, because anything that creates awareness and a dialogue is important. And you need to tell parents that this stuff exists, that these dangers are out there, and that if your child is approached by a predator, they need to come to the parents. I mean, that's the first line of defense. It's great what you're doing, it's great what I do, and it's really great that law enforcement and the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children does all this work every day across the country. It's great that Roblox has a department that takes a look at some of this stuff. What's not great is the lack of connection here that could make it even better and safer. Until that happens, we have to show parents what goes on here, and they have to have the discussion with kids and say, hey, be careful.
What made you like interested into like
that's what dude
Roblox?
that's what I said. That's what I've been saying, to be honest. With games like that, you definitely have to be more vigilant of your kids, and you have to, I mean, the company should be letting like their parents know, like, if something like this happens to their kids, like, yo, this is what's going down. Obviously they're not going to, because it's kind of productive for their bottom line, They're obviously not gonna do that because money, you know. But other outlets like Shlep and to a other extent, just social media in general, are doing that work currently right now, which is good. I feel like parents should know now what's going down with Roblox and the dangers of having their kids play the game without any type of supervision. Because honestly, that's what boils down to. Excluding everything else, the parents are the first line of defense, like Chris Hansen said. And if the parents are failing at monitoring what their kids are watching, then it's just everything else. It just falls on everybody else's shoulders.
I was personally getting communications on social media saying you need to look into this, you need to look into this,
They were gonna set something up to do with dating on Roblox. Oh my. Are you fucking serious? Does this happen after? Are they trying to set this up after the Shlep situation? Because if they are, dude, they are shameless. Oh my. Jesus Christ, bro. This company is fucking retarded. Oh, no, before? Are they still trying to do it, though?
to look into this. And then we saw a big case down in Florida where a guy was arrested in Central Florida for...
I don't think so. Thank the heavens.
Them Roblox and having them exploit siblings and other... It made headlines down in Marion County, Florida. And so I started digging into it. We had good contacts with that sheriff's department there. And we actually, ironically, just did a predator sting, a takedown sting down there. Mm-hmm. So we started with an interview there. And it turns out that in the same jurisdiction, there was a 10-year-old girl who was exploited on Roblox by a man all the way over in England. And so we interviewed that victim's mother. And, you know, all of a sudden,
yo, how many kids need to go through this bullshit for Roblox to do something? Because even until now, they haven't done much about it. Like that fucking dumbass rule they put for the 17 plus for the freaking bathroom games, like that does nothing.
And all these cases started developing, including the lawsuit by the Attorney General of Louisiana.
It's interesting you mentioned Florida because we got an arrest there. We got it in Polk County, and it was a guy who possessed.
Polk County, as you know, they're very active in this space.
Oh, yeah.
We do work with them as well. First of all, it breaks my heart, and I'm so sorry that you had to deal with this as a younger guy on this particular platform. The fact that you were bullied and preyed upon and advantage of it, that it went to the extent it did. It breaks my heart. And this is
dude, that's such a dude. W Chris, bro. W. Thank you for the headpats. I really need him because this shit. Listen, this shit's a really sensitive topic, bro, and it fucking sucks. Honestly, I'll be honest. This is one of the reasons I'm kind of glad that my grandparents didn't give me access to the internet, because I see this shit like this, and this is just so disheartening. You know what I mean? It's so sad. It frustrates me. The fix, like, if I can come up with a solution to the problem, it's an easy problem to solve. And it's just so sad that they don't do anything about it. They just sit on it and do absolutely dick all. They aren't protecting their players. Yeah, they're not. They're not. They're protecting the PDF files. That's just how it seems like to me. You know what I mean? And to everybody who has eyeballs.
See you at your age turn it into a positive and do something about it, I think is incredible and admirable.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, W Shlep, bro. Massive W's.
It's really cool because when I started on television...
And W to you too, guys, for giving me headpats. I appreciate it.
So when I see a young person do this kind of work, it's very impressive to me because I know what it takes.
Yeah, I mean, it's very crazy when you start looking into this stuff. I mean, it's a rabbit hole. It only gets more disturbing the more you see it.
Well, you know, and since we announced that we're doing this documentary and that you are collaborating, I am overwhelmed
Oh yeah, I saw a tweet on Twitter. It got like 160,000 likes that you're just even looking into the platform. Because that's the thing, people have known about these issues for so long, but journalists haven't done enough to like really look into it. And now it's starting to break into the world where everybody is starting to like start to be aware.
Well, now you're seeing more mainstream, outlets cover it. And
yeah.
Look, we have the ability to infiltrate this world because we've been doing it for 21 years. First with To Catch a Predator, and for the last 2.5 years at True Blue, our streaming crime network, with Takedown. So we know how to do this and work with law enforcement. Now, a lot of people can go out and do this stuff independently, but here you are, a good example of somebody who has done the work. And
but like everybody can do this independently, sure, but at the same time, not everybody is smart enough to know the exact procedure, because there's a formula to this. You know what I'm saying? The exact procedure to properly make sure that the authorities are aware of it and how to actually get these people in prison. Because there's people who do this outside of Shlep and Chris Hansen, but those people, so there's some people who don't do it properly, and those PDF files get away with it.
It to law enforcement, and that's the key here, because if you expose these guys and make fun of them and do a Borat kind of thing like some other content creators, they often don't face the consequences. They don't have to register as a offender. They don't get prosecuted.
Yeah, and I
They
think the
take
thing
a
is too,
slap in the wrist because of
I
it.
have to make this content
At best.
because we reach out to Roblox, we give them the emails, we give them all the information. They don't respond until after we publish a video that gets millions of views on YouTube. It makes me concerned, because if we're getting that, what are real victims getting?
Look, I understand
The worst end of the stick, bro.
Situation here. What they're trying to do is follow the protocol. When they see something, they're mandated to report that to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, which then refers it to law enforcement. And that's good, and they should be doing that. But why they wouldn't also take advantage of information given to them, wrapped with a bow around it, as you have done, it's stunning to me that they wouldn't see the opportunity here to be an ally of yours as opposed to somebody who they're making an example of and saying,
oh, for sure.
The rules.
Yeah.
I don't understand that. From a corporate citizen aspect, it doesn't make sense. From a public relations standpoint, it doesn't make sense. And from a justice-seeking standpoint, it doesn't make sense. So I don't know, and I hope that during the course of this, that I'll get a chance to sit down with somebody at Roblox. And I have a feeling that's going to happen. But I'm going to be posing all of those questions.
Oh, it's gonna happen now, brother. You got way too much fucking negative PR on your end. You're gonna have to do something, Roblox, something. Because if you do nothing and just bury your head in the sand like you did for the past 15 years, you're gonna lose your player base
when that interview takes place.
To young people who look up to you and see predators in online spaces,
they don't lose their app if things don't change.
Most important step that they can take
100%.
to protect themselves?
I would be hesitant to tell people to conduct their own investigations, but I'm adamant that you got to report this stuff to your local law enforcement agency. You got to report it.
You got to send it to the proper channels, and no, not Roblox channels.
Those three things, you get some action. I think 15, 20 years ago, law enforcement would be a little overwhelmed by this and say, if you're in a small town, you go to the police department, say this happened, they say, okay, well, I'm not sure how to investigate it. Well, today, every department has the ability to investigate this stuff, and they are very willing to take these cases up.
It's an absolute honor to have Chris Hansen featured on this channel. Chris Hansen is flying me out soon to actually feature in his Roblox documentary about exploitation. With everything that we've learned so far, one question persists. Why did I get this cease and desist? I'll let this alleged former Roblox
W Chris Hansen, and even more of a W from Shlep so far. The fact that he was able to get to pretty much, dude, this is the most holy alliance I've seen so far. Seeing Shlep talk to Chris Hansen about how to get rid of PDF files and how to deal with Roblox as a corporation, it's kind of massive. I'm giddy about this shit. I swear to God, I'm so happy to see where this leads.
Answer this question for you.
You have to make a decision, right? You keep your players safe, but then it would be less of them on the platform.
Yeah.
Or you just let them do what they want to do,
and you lose your majority of the player base.
And all the numbers look good, and investors will be happy.
Nah, I don't think that's gonna happen, bro. They're gonna
You
lose
might
it.
just be thinking this is one alleged Roblox employee. Well, Bloomberg is claiming that 8 Roblox employees told a very similar story to this in 2024. Roblox actively forces victims of the platform into arbitration, a tactic so unethical that platforms like Uber and Lyft actually have policies against
Wait,
it.
what?
The reason they're doing it is even more outrageous. Because this person received so many benefits from using the platform, he cannot now complain that Roblox is trying to prevent him from seeking justice in court for the life-altering harm he suffered. Here's why I personally care so much about this problem.
Wait. Hold on. I might need some context here.
For the life-altering harm he suffered. Here's why I personally care so much about this
Bro, there's no way they're trying. Wait. There's no way that. Wait. I think this is a little bigger than what my brain can understand. So what I'm getting at, wait, I'm confused. Yeah. So what I'm understanding. Okay, let's backtrack a little bit. Let's look up what arbitration means, because I don't know what that word means. Arbitration. Meaning. So they settle a dispute. Okay, so they are settling a dispute by arguing that because Shlep made enough money to cover, aka the damages that could have cost them for, you know, being just psychologically scarred for life in his platform, they can't, like, he can't sue them. Is that what I'm getting at? I think that's what it is. And if that's the case, Jesus Christ, brother, that is the most evil shit I ever heard in my life. I don't know, because Roblox already got sued, but not sued by. I think he's talking about his personal experience that he couldn't.
problem.
Who's been offered free Robux to do something that was inappropriate in the game?
I think that's what it is.
Someone has said.
If I'm wrong here, anybody in the comment section, please do clarify it for me, because I'm a bit confused on that one.
I'll give you some free Robux if you come and follow me on Snapchat or TikTok or something like that. Who's had that happen? Okay, loads of you.
Oh my
see a lot
God.
of corruption in big tech, but I've
Wait,
never seen a company
what?
Or someone has said, I'll give you some free Robux if you come and follow me on Snapchat or TikTok or something like that. Who's had that happen? Okay.
Bro, that's like half. Dude, that's like half of kids.
Loads of you.
I've seen a lot of corruption in big tech.
They want the rob. I know. Listen, I obviously it's not the kid's fault. You know what I mean? Like, oh my God. This is what I mean. The poor kids. I know. They don't even like. They're innocent in all this. They don't understand what they're doing. They don't. They just want the Robux because they like a cool skin. That's all they want. And some people, and the kids, since they don't know any better, they will do anything to get it if their parents are not giving them their money. Oh my God, dude, this is sad. This is rough. It's so fucking disgusting that this PDF files use use little kids to manipulate, bro. Yeah, I know that this is just evil. This is just being a brewing zone for straight up evilness for the past 15 years. You know what I'm saying? And now finally a little bit of light is being shined upon this shit. Cause this shit is vile and this shit needs to be exposed. It needs to be executed and hung for everybody to see all these disgusting acts. Everybody needs to see this. Every parent needs to see this.
I've never seen a company harm this many young people at the scale Roblox has. They can say whatever they want about safety or try to discredit me, but the arrests and their response to those arrests speak louder than any PR statement that they could possibly
Yep.
This isn't
Actions
just about
speak louder than
moderation.
words.
The rot goes all the way up to the CEO, a man whose vision includes adding dating to this platform and defending predatory games like Meat City. It's not even negligence, it's his literal philosophy. The narrative around Roblox needs to change.
A
People
PDF
have to
file
understand what this platform
philosophy.
actually is. Share what's happening. Talk about it. Make sure your friends, parents, journalists, and lawmakers know how deep these problems run. Call your congressman and tell him he won't stand by while Roblox puts children in danger. I've been sounding the alarm for over a year as a whistleblower, and Roblox's leadership has tried to silence me. What needs to happen is David Baszucki needs
Dude,
to
the
sit in
beautiful
front of
thing
Congress
about the beautiful thing about the internet. I'll let it play it out. I'll let it play it out.
under oath, and he needs to explain why so many people have been abducted and abused on his platform, and why his company is choosing profits over safety.
Wow. Okay. All right. Free Shlep, 100%. 100%. Guys, if you haven't subscribed to him, just do. I'm not even gonna bother to tell you. Just do it. Just do it straight up.